Hi, this is Michael Bosticue at the Hong Kong International Airport. As you can see, I'm right in front of the Cathay Pacific check-in counters here, and not much activity whatsoever, even if you look on the other side of the aisle as well. A big reason, of course, is because of the protest movement here in Hong Kong, which has been going on for the past 4 months. It's really scared away a lot of tourists, especially from mainland China, which account for about 50%, if not more, of Hong Kong tourism arrival figures. Now, Cathay has been under a tremendous amount of pressure recently. It has had to cancel a lot of flights to a lot of destinations, and with a lot of planes flying near empty. The other controversy concerning Cathay Pacific is that it was one of the first flagship companies here in Hong Kong to tell its staff, under pressure admittedly from China, that they're not to have anything to do with the protest movement. They're not to post anything offensive against the government on social media, and that has really battered morale. It's led to firings of frontline staff, of pilots. The chairman and chief executive have had to resign. The stock price has plunged, I think this week, as much as 10%. So it's a real mess for the airline, and also for Hong Kong Airlines, its competitor, which entered into this crisis in not very good financial shape either. I have to say that I did fly Cathay yesterday from Singapore to Hong Kong. Staff did a marvelous job considering everything they're putting up with. So it has to be said that they're really fantastic people, but those who do fly on mainland routes have reported having their phones checked by Chinese officials. Other types of checks are happening. And considering that a big chunk of Cathay's revenue comes from mainland China, and that many of its flights actually overfly the mainland, well, it has to somehow appease the Chinese officials. But many people feel that the airline has gone too far, and taking such steps as really hampering the staff's freedom of expression. They might have in that process forgot that that's one of the building blocks of what made Hong Kong what it is today. So it has to be said that the airline did do some very controversial, some might say repugnant steps in order to curry favor with the Chinese officials. So there we go. Again, Michael Bosticue at the Hong Kong International Airport in front of the Cathay Pacific check-in counters.